Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are answering a very specific question. Are people still moving to Lake of the Ozarks? Let's check it out. All right, hey guys, my name is Scott, and if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome, thank you, and while you're here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell because every week I'll put out a new video just telling you things that you should know about moving to or living in Lake of the Ozarks. We are also a group of licensed real estate agents, so as much as I love making these videos, I would love more to help you with your real estate or relocating needs. So that number popping up below, I am the guy that'll answer the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's a question, a scenario, or just anything that I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. In the meantime, we wanted to answer a very specific question that we're getting right now, which is, are people still moving to Lake of the Ozarks? And I'm not sure why so many people are asking that question, but we wanted to dive into it a little bit. And again, remember, we shoot these videos in pretty much real time. Like there might be a week or two, maybe 3 delay at the most, but right now it's fall, right? So it's cold outside, the leaves have fallen off the trees. People have winterized their boats. People have winterized their houses. There's a lot less activity kind of going around the lake. And so maybe because of that, or maybe because there's a lot of hype around Memorial Day to Labor Day and peak season and all of those things, that there's a perception that not a lot of real estate transactions happen during the off season. And wanted to squash that a little bit or talk through that a little bit. And, I think no matter where you are in the country, we know that the peak season in real estate is typically going to be your spring and summer months. And the reason why it's the peak season for real estate is because the majority of people selling and buying or relocating during that time frame is because they have kiddos in school. And so we want to make sure we don't disrupt school or get out of rhythm or routine, right? And we got to get through the school season, then we can make the transition and move, and then we can restart the new school season in a new school district or whatever that looks like, right? And so a lot of people in general throughout the country will do a sell and buy or a relocation during those months, but clearly there's a lot of real estate transactions that happen outside of those months. And so very specifically to the Ozarks, what you have are a lot of second homes, vacation homes, investment homes, and those kinds of things. And so, yes, Memorial Day to Labor Day, peak season. Sometimes people will go into the summer months or go into the peak season going, okay, guys, this is the last trip. This is the last season. This is the last year with our lake home. After the season, we are going to put it on the market and sell it. So actually what you're seeing right now are properties that have gone through the peak season, families that have used their vacation homes or their summer homes or rentals or investment homes throughout this past season. And now they've prepped it, they've cleaned, they've marketed, they've done everything they need to do, and now they're going to get ready to sell it because they need to offload it for next season. So now is actually a really good time to jump in and find some properties that weren't listed during the summer months because those folks were using those properties. And now that the summer is over, they are prepping and listing their homes and they're getting ready to offload and sell. So as you're starting to see homes come up on the market, those homes could be, listed because those families just got done using them over the summer months and they're getting ready to sell them. Now, I think another reason that people are asking the question about relocating, because we know that the majority of homes down here are vacation homes and rentals. There's a big population for investment opportunities. And again, we shoot these in real time. So real time interest rate market is not as favorable as it once was, right? So I think this is semi-normal, or it's a little above normal, right? Don't get me wrong. But in the history of interest rates, this is kind of semi-normal, but we all got used to pandemic interest rates, right? 2s and 3s and maybe 4s. And so we've all been used to that. So now that the interest rates are in the sevens, and for some cases the eights. And if this is a investment home or a second home, for sure into the eights. And so is that slowing people down? And, yes and no, right? Because some people will realize that, hey, when the rates were so low, it stirred this draw and this demand to buy properties. And so with that demand was less supply, high demand, which means a lot of competition. So as you're shopping in that previous market, you might be doing appraisal gaps. You might be offering more than the property's worth, doing certain things. It was very much a seller's market. And what we have now are, sure, interest rates a little bit higher than normal, but now with less buyers and enough inventory, you're starting to see it turn into a buyer's market, which is, hey, I would love to buy your home. Interest rates are a little bit high. Can you provide me with some credits or concessions? And then I can use that to buy down my interest rate. And so food for thought on timing of market. What we know is, yeah, of course, people are going to be selling their homes and buying throughout the entire season. Yes, more transactions happen during the spring and summer months. And I think right now there's just a lot of maybe hesitation on timing because of the uncertainty of the market. Some people are saying, hey, maybe I want to hang out until the new year, take a look at interest rates and see if this makes the best sense. But if you are interested in relocating, if you're moving your family, if you're retiring, if you're looking for an investment opportunity, now is actually a really good time for some type of seller incentive, seller concession or credit, and you can use that towards your loan. And what you do is you love your property and you like your rate, which means you are going to probably refinance or restructure that loan at some point down the road. But to get the property, you didn't have to overbid or give an appraisal gap, or you provide some type of incentive for the seller. You actually got something in return. So again, guys, it's just food for thought. Obviously, every scenario is different and unique, and everybody's reason and purpose is why is their own. But what we know is, yep, there's still a lot of real estate being sold. There's still a high demand for lake life and moving down to Lake of the Ozarks. There are those folks that have just used their properties during those, summer months and that peak season, and now they're getting ready to offload. And so there's plenty of opportunities. Sure, more stuff happens again in those summer months, but there's still plenty of things that happen during the winter months. And so what we can do right now, and again, this is kind of real time, it's November time frame. And so let's just jump online. We'll take a look at what properties are available, give you some things to think about, and kind of go from there. Let's go. All right. Hey guys, I wanted to jump online and show you the amount of homes that are available right now for the Lake of the Ozark area. Now, these are going to be lakefront homes, off-lake homes, condominiums. It's going to show us everything, but it'll give you an idea. Now, when you're ready, reach out, because we'll set up a very specific home search for your needs. So if you're looking for condos, cool. If you're looking for a single family home, you want a price point of 500 to 750, bedrooms, bathrooms, lakefront, off lake, acreage, it doesn't matter. Like whatever you want, then you'll be able to see very specifically what's available for you. And then as time goes on, are more properties coming available? Are less coming available? You'll realize that, of course, I think more homes will kind of pop up during the peak season. But right now, there is a ton of opportunities. And again, because of market conditions, there's a lot of good opportunities to get some incentives to help us, right, with the interest rates. So let's just jump in here and take a look. Like always, I'm going to shrink myself down to the corner. So what you got here is obviously a map of the United States, and we got Missouri kind of right here in the middle. We know we have Kansas City on one side, St. Louis on the other. So go to the middle, go down. That's where you're going to find the lake. And right off the bat, you're going to find 725-ish properties that are available. Now, this is every property that's on the MLS within this area. And so let's go ahead and scroll on in, and you'll start to see that, of course, there are a lot of off-lake options. Okay. A lot of folks we talk to are looking for that. They want acreage and land and homestead and space. They don't want their neighbors right next to them. So there's a big desire to be close to the water, but not directly on the water. And then from here, you can kind of filter it, right? So what I would do is maybe let's take away the condos and the townhouses, and we'll just look at single family homes. You can tell there's still a bunch of opportunities for single family homes. And depending on, again, price point or what you're looking for, you would just kind of scroll through and try to figure out what's going to be the best thing for you and your family. We can go ahead and take a look again at maybe just very specific lakefront homes. So if we take away all of the off-lake stuff, what you'll see is there's still a ton of opportunity with lakefront homes up in the northern part of the lake. There's, 16, 17 options. You got 138 or 140-ish right in the heart of the lake, and you got more opportunities down towards the tail. So obviously what you can see is there's a lot of opportunities on the lake right now. And these could, again, be, summer homes or vacations or investment properties. It doesn't really matter. But with all of these opportunities, you can scroll through, and right here at the very top, you've already see one as a price decrease. You got new listings, cool, back on the market, new listings, another price decrease, another. So new listings. What I'm getting at with scrolling through these, as you see, there are new listings, there are price decreases. So that's very normal. But with the price decrease, or when you start to see that, is again, maybe the home sat on the market a little bit longer than the seller would like. They're trying to incentivize it. They're dropping it, the price point to get it into your home search. But those are also opportunities to get a really good deal, right? Or negotiate something. So, hey, maybe instead of price reduction of $10 or $20 or $30,000, maybe we could still get a price reduction, but maybe we can get some of that back into a seller credit, seller concession, and then we can use those funds to help buy down the interest rate, right? Everybody right now is so rate sensitive and payment sensitive, and rightfully so, we should be. Let's see if we can leverage a little bit of the seller's funds in order to buy down that rate and make the mortgage a little bit more comfortable. And so tons of opportunities. As you scroll in, you kind of get into the heart of the lake here. Again, just depending on what you're looking for and your price point, there are a ton of stuff out here. So let's take a look at a price point of maybe everything that is $1 million and below. And we'll start our search at like 300. Let's take a look at that. Tons and tons of opportunity and options, tons of lakefront properties, a lot of things that are available just right now. So even if we scroll back out, you can tell just with that filtered search, there's still over 100 homes that are available. And so wanted to try to just jump on and just dive into a little bit on, are people still moving here? I think no matter what, in general, a lot of people are a little bit more cautious of buying and selling just because of the market and interest rates. But what we also know is that the Lake of the Ozarks is a very popular, high desirable retirement destination and just a change of lifestyle that a lot of people are looking for. So there's still a high demand, and then there's a lot of opportunity to get a really good deal. So whether we price reduce it or we get some type of seller credit to help us buy down the interest rate, there's going to be a lot of opportunity. So I hope that helped a little bit. Again, remember, if there's any questions or scenarios, or you want us to set you up on a home search, we would love to do that, right? We're licensed agents. I love the videos, but I love to help you more. So one more time, that number popping up below, I am the guy that'll answer the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's more questions about what it's like to relocate and live or purchase or do anything here at the Ozarks, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. And until then, we'll see you on the next video. Bye. To Lake of the Ozarks. Let's check it out. Knock the camera off. Jeez. My name is Scott, and if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. All right. You with your real estate needs, with your real estate or relocating needs. Okay.